What a boring week of football we just had. Now, got 7 out of 9. Most people probably would have got 9 out of 9. So I tipped GWS to win by 11 points, and I was only 99 points off, which is not ideal. And then the other one I got wrong is Collingwood. Are they going to crumble under pressure? As a Cats fan, hopefully, because I don't think the Cats are making it far in September. Anyways, without further ado, subscribe to the channel if you're new, like the video, let's get to maybe, 30 likes, why not? Thursday night football again. I hate Thursday night football. I used to love it, but not anymore. But we do have a hopefully a good game of football. So we've got Collingwood versus Hawthorn at the MCG, 7:30 p.m. on a Thursday night. Now, Will Day is out for the rest of the season with a foot injury, and hopefully for him, he has a fit full pre-season and he has a awesome 2026 season. Collingwood, they look shaky against the Lions, that's for sure, and Hawthorn took it up to Adelaide for about, 2.5 quarters, and they just they didn't get blown away, but they were just vulnerable under pressure, that's for sure. And I've gone Collingwood to win by 20 points. All right, the next game is going to be an absolute bloodbath. We've got my beloved Cats taking on the Essendon VFL side at GMHBA Stadium, 7:40 on a Friday night. So it's going to be a bit chilly down here, and I expect the Cats to win by 89 points. I did like what I saw yesterday against the Power, but the only thing is our defence has been pretty deplorable in the past, probably 2 months. Sometimes they just can't defend at all. So, which is really frustrating. They give up like 5 meters of space, and the opposition forwards just get an easy mark inside forward 50. So we need to patch that up. Unless we don't do that, we're not winning the flag. We'll go in straight sets. But unless we fix that defence up, we couldn't go far. That's for sure. And Essendon, they just want the season to end. They may as well just forfeit, to be honest. Jez is going to kick hopefully 16 goals, and then he only needs to kick, 9 or something like that for the rest of the season. So that'd be nice. And yes, going to Cats by 89 points. Next game is Richmond versus St Kilda at the MCG. 1:20 p.m. on a Saturday arvo. Now, St Kilda struggled against North Melbourne, so that's why I've gone St Kilda to win by 3 goals. Richmond kicked 23 points against Gold Coast, but Gold Coast is a top 4 team. Probably the only good game of this round, apart from Pies Hawks. We have the Brisbane Lions taking on Sydney Swans at the Gabba at 4:15 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon. So if Sydney win this, look out the rest of the competition. But if they lose, their season is done and dusted, especially with some big wins coming up for the top 8 sides. So I've still gone Brisbane Lions to win by 21 points. Interesting game. Lions are back to their best, which is a bit scary for the competition. Obviously, they just dominated Collingwood, and to be honest, I didn't really see it coming. I probably should have, but credit to them. And how did Logan Morris fall to pick 31? He is a genius. Full credit to the development team at Brisbane, though. They're just unbelievable over there. Potential going to be winning the flag. I'm calling it now. Adelaide, Brisbane Grand Final. Carlton versus Gold Coast Suns at Marvel Stadium, 7:35 on a Saturday night here in Melbourne. Now, I've gone Gold Coast to win by 15 points, and they obliterated Richmond, which was obviously expected. And Carlton took it up to... Who did they take it up to? Fremantle last night. I think they were about 32-9 or something like that. Could even be more at quarter time, and then they just crumbled a little bit. Obviously, no Charlie Curnow for the rest of the season, and big changes that need to happen at Carlton, that is for sure. But Gold Coast, they're on a roll, and they're going to be threatening in September, that's for sure. Noah Anderson could be second on the Brownlow, maybe. Nick Dacos, I think, will win it, but Noah Anderson will give it a run for his money unless Matt Rowell steals a few of his votes, which he probably will. We have Port Adelaide versus Fremantle Dockers at Adelaide Oval, 8:10 PM, Victorian and Sydney and Canberra and Tasmania time, as well as Queensland. Yeah, I forgot about them. And a Saturday night. Now, Dockers should win by 32 points. They did struggle against Carlton a little bit, but to be fair, Carlton are a lot better side than Port Adelaide, that's for sure. And Port Adelaide were very, very poor against the Cats. Just some of their skill errors was horrible. Now, I know they have a lot of injuries, but you should at AFL level you should be able to kick 15 meters to a target without fumbling and things like that. And I was really disappointed with the way that Port Adelaide got around Zach Butters. They didn't get around him at all. Like, Morgan did an awesome job on him. He only had, 10 touches for the game. Surely if someone's been tagged, surely you also put pressure on the tagger as well. Like, bump him a contest, maybe a couple of blocks. They didn't do any of that. So, yeah, very poor, and they definitely look checked out. So that's why I've gone Dockers by 32 points. I reckon it could be a 60-point win for the Dockers, but who knows what type of game the Dockers will bring. It's a must-win game for them, obviously, to make finals. I think they're sitting 9th or 8th. No, 8th at the moment. All right, so this is going to be a bloodbath on a Sunday afternoon. Now, these are Sunday games happening. Now, we've got GWS versus North Melbourne at Monica Oval. I think that's how you pronounce it. At 1:40 on a Sunday. Now, I've gone GWS by 33 points. Only reason being, not more, is just in case, because I think they're missing Jesse Hogan, Josh Kelly, Toby Green could be probably back this week, and North Melbourne did take it up against St Kilda. So there will definitely be a challenge a little bit, but at the same time, their class, GWS will stand out and they'll win by 5 to maybe 7 goal margin. Next game is going to be an absolute bloodbath. West Coast Eagles versus the Adelaide Crominator, or should I say Crow Eaters, at Optus Stadium, 3:10 p.m. Sunday. They did take it up to Melbourne a little bit. The Crom, they'll probably win the grand final, to be honest. Would not surprise me at all. They're, top of the table now, so they just got to keep winning. Like, that's just obviously the goal. So I've gone the Crom by 44 points, even though it'd probably be 104 points. All right, in the last game on at 3:20 p.m. I honestly don't know why this game couldn't have been on like 4:40, 5:40 p.m. on a Sunday. But anyways, got Western Bulldogs versus Melbourne at the MCG, 3:20. It's probably more so a Melbourne home game, so it's Melbourne versus Western Bulldogs, MCG, 3:20 p.m. on a Sunday. I've gone Dogs by 34 points now. Melbourne, I don't know. They've just been an average team all year. They've had a couple of good wins, a few close games. Almost beat Collingwood at one stage in the King's birthday clash. But since then, they've just, struggled a little bit. And a lot of their stars are out of form. But how good is Max Gawn? We really need to start appreciating what he does. He's an unbelievable player and deserves an All-Australian again. But I've gone Western Bulldogs to win by 34 points. We need to also give love to Marcus Bontempelli. Unbelievable player, and hopefully next year he gets his first Brownlow medal. I still don't know how he hasn't won a Brownlow medal, and Sam Darcy's missed, 5, 6, 7 games of football, and he's kicked 43 goals. It's going to be a special player. Special player, that's for sure. But hope you enjoyed my tips. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and hope you enjoy the football. It's probably going to be an absolutely boring game of football to watch all weekend, but hey, stay tuned for more videos. Peace.